Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Hafizah binti Azli. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Madam Kamila and Mr. Zuhalmi for giving me an opportunity to make this presentation. Today, I would like to present about my industrial training at Kapar Energy Ventures within 6 months of period. The students that undergoing industrial training are obliged to understand the main objective theoretically and practically. Among the main objectives of industrial training are allow students to gain knowledge and new experience. Next, to build the strength, teamwork spirit and self-confidence in students' life. Third, to build a good communication skill with fellow employees and learn proper behavior of corporate life in industrial sector. And fourth, to develop skills in the application of theory to practical work situations. Next is company background. Before the formation of Kapar Energy Ventures, Sultan Salahuddin Abdul Aziz Power Station was under management of Tenaga Nasional Berhad Generation Sdn on 9 July 2004. KEV was formed as an independent power producer, a strategy adopted by TNB in order to improve asset performance and efficiency. Planning for the power plant started in late 1970 by National Electricity Board, while the construction work commenced in 1981. It was constructed on a reclaimed mangrove swampland. The company generates 2,420 MW, which contribute 50% of the country's energy demand. Besides, it is the only power plant in Malaysia with triple fuel firing capability, which are gas, oil and coal. It is officially opened by Sultan Selangor on 14 March 1987. After about 25 years of operation under National Electricity Board and Tenaga Nasional Berhad, KEV is formed as an independent power producer on 9 July 2004 and fully run with equity of 60% TNB and 40% Malakoff. After that, organization chart of Electrical Maintenance and Engineering Department. These are the organization for my department. The department is supervised by head of department. Throughout my internship program, I was supervised by Mr. Zuhalmi, an engineer of electrical maintenance and engineering, and guided by foreman, assistant foreman, and other technicians. The vision and mission. The vision is Kapar Energy Ventures, the APP of choice, our nation's pride, while the mission is prudent utilization of natural resources to generate electricity safely, continuously, effectively, and efficiently for the benefit of mankind whilst preserving the environment. Okay, so this is the generating capacity for whole plant at Kapar Energy Ventures. The generating capacity contains 4 general facilities. Firstly, General Facility 1 contains Unit 1 and Unit 2 that produce nominal capacity 2 times 300 MW units and use oil and gas. Secondly, General Facility 2 contains Unit 3 and Unit 4 that can produce nominal capacity 2 times 300 MW units and uses coal, oil and gas as type of fuel. Thirdly, General Facility 3 contains Unit 5 and Unit 6 that can produce nominal capacity 2 times 500 MW units and uses coal, oil and gas. And lastly, General Facility 4 contains Unit 7 and Unit 8 that have capacity to produce nominal power 2 times 110 MW units and uses gas and diesel as fuel. So the total capacity is 2,420 watt and 23 MW. Next, we are going to training activities or daily routine. Transformer. A transformer is a device that uses the principles of electromagnetism to convert one voltage or current to another. There are 2 types of transformer, which are dry type and oil immersed type. So for dry type, there are 2 types of cooling method, which are air natural and air force. While for oil immersed type, there are 3 types of cooling method, which are oil natural air natural, oil natural air force, and oil force air force. So this is the least part of transformer. There are transformer tank, conservator tank, breather, glucose relay, radiator, pressure relief device, tap changer and bushing. So this is the list type of electrical test for unit transformer. which is dissipation power factor measurement, excitation current measurement, frequency response analysis, frequency dielectric spectroscopy measurement, tonation measurement, and insulation resistance measurement. These electrical tests will be performed by the employee from TNB labs because they are more qualified to do these tests. Usually, Kapar Energy Ventures employee will do normalization for transformer. Then, move to battery charger. Battery charger is a device to put energy into a secondary cell or rechargeable battery by forcing an electric current through it. There are three types of batteries. Firstly, 48-volt DC batteries that uses at feedback or command out signal. Secondly, 110-volt AC batteries that uses at solenoid or motor circuit for 115 volt. Thirdly, 220-volt DC batteries that uses at motor or high voltage breaker. These are a few lists for scope for maintenance. Firstly, isolate, dismantle, and removal of battery bank B. And secondly, battery installation. Electrostatic precipitator is a type of filter that uses static electricity to remove soot and ash from exhaust fumes before they exit the smokestacks. So the location of ESP is between the boiler and chimney. Working principle of electrostatic precipitator. The operation of ESP is fairly simple. The dirty flue gas escaping through the smokestack is passed through two electrodes. The shape of these electrodes that depends on the type of electrostatic precipitator used, but they can be metal wires, bars or plates inside a pipe or the smokestack itself. One of the electrodes is charged with a high negative voltage and this plate causes particulates inside the smoke to obtain a negative charge as they pass by this electrode. Further along the pipe, the second electrode carries a similarly high positive voltage. Based solely on the fact that opposite charge attract, the negatively charged soot particles are pulled towards the positive electrode and stick to it. Occasionally, these plates must be cleaned to remove the accumulated soot and dispose of it into a hopper. The soot and ash collected from coal-burning power plants in this manner is referred to as fly ash. So this is the least component for electrostatic precipitator. There are electrodes, wrapper coils, transformer rectifier unit, and hopper. The scope of work maintenance is troubleshoot fan at each circuit breaker, replace old filter with a new and clean filter, and repair the switch of wrapping motor. Permit to work (PTW). A permit to work is a formal, documented system used to control high-risk activities. They are usually issued by a manager or supervisor and allow a person to carry out a task under strict controls. So, there are the aims of a permit to work system. Firstly, give written permission to carry out a task. Secondly, ensure every aspect of the work is planned. Thirdly, make sure every aspect of the work is checked. Fourth, provide a procedure to support a risk assessment. Fifth, communicate health and safety information. Sixth, provide a procedure to ensure essential controls remain in place. And lastly, be a written record. PTW usually used when to do corrective maintenance work. So, we move to the conclusion. In conclusion, this industrial training has improved my technical knowledge by giving me chance to experience real situation industry and also helps to improve my communication skill and critical thinking skill. Moreover, having to be given the opportunity to stay and learn in Kapar Energy Ventures Sdn, it had given a chance to recognize, learn and practice how engineering is applicable in the real industry. The only opportunity for an undergraduate to have the experience is through an industrial training period. I have studied the way the company operates, the importance of being punctual, the importance of full dedication, and the importance of team spirit. The internship was also fantastic at figuring out what our strengths and weaknesses. It helped us to identify the skills and abilities that we need to develop in the coming years. So that's all for me, and thank you.